Is Michael Essien a Ghana football legend? This is a question that really sparks controversy in every Ghanaian football debate. We all remember his thunderous tackles, the accurate passes, and the iconic celebrations. But was it enough to solidify his legendary status? This video dives deep into Michael Essien's international career, analyzing his impact on the team, his most defining moments, and the questions that surround his legacy. Buckle up, because in this video, we'll give you the facts. Michael Essien is one of the best players to play for Ghana Black Stars since January 2002 to June 2014, and Michael Essien had a stellar career when it comes to a club career. He started his career at Liberty Professionals, and then he went to SC Bastia in Division 1 of French football, Olympique Lyonnais in French Ligue 1. He won the Player of the Year in French Ligue 1, and then he moved on to Chelsea, where he became a popular name, a household name in Ghana football. A lot of Ghanaians are Chelsea fans because of the name Michael Essien. Many people are asking whether Michael Essien in his day was a legend for the Black Stars of Ghana. Michael Essien played 59 games for the Black Stars of Ghana. He scored 10 goals in the period. He led Ghana to the World Cup qualification twice. I remember watching him play for the Black Stars of Ghana in the qualification in the 2006 World Cup, and then also in the qualification to the 2010 World Cup, where he played 11 games, and then also to the 2014 World Cup in the crucial game against Egypt, where he bossed the midfield for Ghana Black Stars to make sure Ghana qualified for the World Cup in 2014. When that generation wiped out, we weren't able to qualify for the 2018 World Cup. He qualified the Black Stars of Ghana to 3 World Cups. He predominantly played as a defensive midfielder, as a box-to-box, and also as a centre-back. So in one of the games where he played as a centre-back was Ghana vs Nigeria in 2008 AFCON, when John Mensah was given a red card. He played as a defender and ended up scoring the goal for Ghana to qualify against Nigeria. I mean, when John Mensah took the tackle on Peter Osasi Odemwingie, and he ended up playing as a centre-back for Ghana, and he was a defender before he became a midfielder. But I mean, he was more noted to be a midfielder than a defender. And even when he went to Real Madrid, he was a defender for Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid. And in his day, there were top players for the Black Stars of Ghana. There was no way you could mention Asamoah Gyan without mentioning Michael Essien. If you mention a player who was really very good in his time, or better than Michael Essien at the time, 2002-2006, thereabout, it was definitely Samuel Sekofo. He was playing for Bayern Munich at the time, but even that was in his prime. But Michael Essien around the same time was playing for Olympique Lyonnais, winning the league back-to-back, playing for Chelsea, winning the league back-to-back. So when we talk about the notable achievements of Michael Essien's career, the 2006 AFCON, how he helped Ghana to qualify for the 2006 AFCON, and then how he helped Ghana to qualify for the 2006 World Cup. That was our first World Cup, the 2010 World Cup, but he was injured. He couldn't play in the World Cup. In 2008, we hosted the African Cup of Nations also in Ghana. He was a key figure. He also played in the 2010 AFCON. But why are Ghanaians saying Michael Essien is not a legend? So let me give you the story. You know, when we were going to play the 2006 AFCON, that was held in Egypt, it was such an important time for the new Black Star generation, because in 2004 we couldn't go to the AFCON. We were building a very new squad for the future, and we played this tournament in January. Which the tournament, Michael Essien got injured. His name was not in the squad list that was going to play in the tournament Egypt 2006 AFCON. He claims he was injured, and that's why many Ghanaians were fighting, because right after the squad list was announced, I think about a week or two, Michael Essien, who was injured, came to play for Chelsea, and people were asking, was he really injured? And the saddest thing of all is Ghana wasn't able to qualify to the next round in that particular AFCON. We lost to Zimbabwe, and then we lost to Nigeria 2-1. We lost to Zimbabwe 2-1, and I think we drew against Senegal. That was when Laye Kingston had a fight with certain player from Senegal, and Laye Kingston wasn't able to go to the World Cup in 2006. Michael Essien didn't play in that tournament. Ghanaians were asking, why is it that our big man Michael Essien will omit his name from the squad when we needed him very much? So Ghana's midfield wasn't very strong too. But that was the beginning of how Ghanaians were questioning his commitment for the Black Stars of Ghana. So that's the first thing. One thing that we must also notice, Michael Essien also was so unlucky when he was playing for Ghana, because in 2008, when Ghana was playing for the qualifiers for the World Cup in 2010, he got an interior crucial ligament injury. That's what we would call ACL now in normal football terms. But what happened was he got injured while playing for Ghana against Libya. In that match, Ghana won that match, but he got injured, which put him away from football for 8 months. And in the running to qualify and play the World Cup, he played 11 out of 12 months. So which means that when he recovered from that injury, he came back again to play for Ghana, to make sure Ghana qualified for the World Cup in 2010. That's South Africa. 2010, when he came back to full fitness while playing for Ghana again. Ghana wasn't going with any of our styles. I remember Steve Napier was injured. John Mensah wasn't also very there too. Many of the big names were not available for the 2010 AFCON that were playing in Angola. I remember our big names were, I think, Asamoah and then Michael Essien. And Michael Essien was the captain of Ghana for the tournament. Ghana faced a strong side, a strong, fierce Ivorian side with the likes of DJ Zukura, with the likes of DJ Drogba, the likes of Salomon Kalou. And what happened was Michael Essien got injured in the first game. Ghanaians were asking, why is Michael Essien injured? Who is the captain of the Blasters of Ghana injured in such an important game? People said he was faking an injury to make sure that Ghana will come out from the tournament in 2010. Michael Essien couldn't play that tournament, and because of that injury too, he wasn't able to also play for Ghana in the 2010 World Cup. He wasn't able to play for Ghana in the 2010 World Cup because of that same injury, because he had a recurring injury problem. So Michael Essien went away from Ghana football for about 3 years. The next time we heard of him playing for Ghana was in 2013, 2014, when we were trying to qualify for the World Cup. I think Kwesi Appiah called him to ask him to come and play for Ghana because we needed the services. And I remember this game so well. He came to play Ghana versus Egypt in Kumasi when Ghana won the game 6-1. And in that game, Michael Essien was unplayable. Oh my God. You know, during those times, we had the likes of Emmanuel Ajiman-Bedu, Rabiu Mohammed trying to play that Michael Essien, but they weren't good as Michael Essien. And then that day, Michael Essien dominated Wayo Goma. They dominated the likes of Hosni Mubarak in the middles. For me, that was one of the best plays I've ever seen Michael Essien play for the Blasters of Ghana. The last event that happened to was 2014 when we qualified finally for the World Cup. Or it was part of the players who instigated the issue against the GFA. That's the Solo Muntari, Kevin Penziboateng and Michael Essien issue. Many Ghanaians have been asking whether he was really a legend or he's a legend for the Ghana Black Stars. Ghana couldn't have qualified to the World Cup without Michael Essien's input. No. There were times where Ghana went to away grounds where Michael Essien had to pull out some headers from his header box, score crucial goals for Ghana to make sure we had a 3 points to qualify also for the World Cup. I remember how Sadiq Adams wrote the story of how he was very good in the game against South Africa when Ghana wanted to qualify for the first World Cup. And you know, it was 1-0 and the goal was scored by Matthew Amoah. He scored the first goal for Ghana against South Africa in the FNB Stadium. And Ghana was in search of a goal that would kill the South Africans, and out of nowhere there was a cross into the box, and Michael Essien rose above everyone and headed the ball into the net, and he was beating the shit out. I'm the main man, I'm the man, Michael Essien for Ghana. No player comes close to him in the midfield for Ghana Blasters. I mean, what I have seen with my eyes. Michael Essien in the middle for Ghana Black Stars has just been that good, and Ghana hasn't gotten anybody close to Michael Essien. I mean, after he retired, nobody. We can talk about Mubarak Okasu, who has energy but cannot carry the ball like Michael Essien, cannot find the pass like Michael Essien, cannot make incisive decisions like Michael Essien. Nobody does that. For a player to play 59 times for the Black Stars of Ghana and have injury problems in between, and playing for Ghana have a season-ending injury like the ACL. I mean, in the year 2008, I mean, amazing player. If we cannot consider him as a legend after helping Ghana qualify to the World Cup for the first time, I mean, I don't know who else is going to be considered a legend, especially when those that he grew up with. Nobody won Ghana a trophy. I mean, Sinapia didn't win Ghana a trophy. Michael Essien didn't win Ghana a trophy. Asamoah, after all his plenty goals, they didn't win Ghana a trophy. And I mean, hasn't also won Ghana a trophy, but none of them has had a stellar club career like Michael Essien has had. Okay, when we played in the 2006 World Cup, it was Michael Essien, and in the first game that we played against Italy, we lost 2-0 against Italy, and Michael Essien was the main man for Black Stars of Ghana. And in the next game, Ghana was going to play against Czech Republic, and Czech Republic was ranked second in world football. And when Ghana played in the game against Czech Republic, it was an important game for Ghana to make sure Ghana will qualify to the next. One of the best players in the world was Pavel Nedved. Michael Essien dominated the midfield and made sure Ghana won 2-0 against Czech Republic. Ended up also beating United States to qualify to go and meet Brazil. And in the third game against United States, Michael Essien got a second yellow card and was suspended for the next game against Brazil. I mean, that was the end of Ghana Black Stars in that 2006 World Cup. But I mean, this same Michael Essien played for Ghana in the 2008 AFCON, and guys, Michael Essien was one of the best players. Like, for me, he was the best player for Ghana in that tournament, even though a lot of fans and a lot of plaudits went for Junior Agogo and Asamoah who were scoring the goals. But look, Michael Essien dominated the midfield, scoring important goals, making sure Ghana would qualify to the next season. Until we met Cameroon, where we were knocked out, Michael Essien was Ghana's best player on any day, and that was Michael Essien's game. Michael Essien didn't go for the 2010 World Cup because he was injured, and for me it was a blessing for Ghana in disguise, because that was how come we got Kevin Prince Boateng, we got Anthony Annan, Emmanuel Ajiman Bedu also for that tournament. We get it. Nobody can remember that Michael Essien even didn't play that tournament. There's only one Ghanaian player who has played for Real Madrid. His name is Michael Essien. The better we celebrate and honor our legend, the better for us. So Michael Essien is a Ghana Black Stars legend, and he fought for Ghana, and he was there for Ghana in and out and anytime. Ghanaians love him, and me, I love you for being Michael Essien. Thank you for watching this video. The best yet to come. Bye for now.